Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome on back to SpaceBourne 2. In the last episode, we got all the files from the council decrypted and handed them off to our friend. And as I was flying around, I went and I killed some stuff. Got these messages.
The archive records. Leave the rest to me. I'll start preparing the council for another meeting. Wait for my signal. I'll be in touch soon. Meeting is set. Everyone's fallen in line. I'm waiting for you at the council building.
So, what did we do? Well, I flew out here to Shiv G12. You got to pull out a little, but you can see down here is the Galaxy Council Station. So we're going to go see what these boys and girls got to say. Whoa! Okay, we just landed right on top of the thing. Usually do though. Another one where you can't actually land. So we just eject. Doink. All right. One of the best things about this section is you have unlimited sprinting. You can run the whole way. We're going back to the same room we were in before. And just like in the last episode, if they put music when people are talking, I will have to just cut that audio. I don't need any copyright strikes. But let's move on and see what's up.
I've made all the necessary preparations. I've met with all the council members, and we have scheduled the meeting as per your request. However, I must warn you, this won't be easy.
Never has been.
There are 8 council members who are leaning towards voting no on our proposal. Their support is critical, and we must be strategic in our approach. The questions they will ask you during the meeting will be crucial. How you respond to these questions could very well determine the outcome of the vote.
Okay, what do they ask?
I have some ideas based on my conversations with them. They will likely question your motives, plans, and your proposal's potential impacts. They will want to know how your actions benefit them and the wider community. You must provide clear, concise, and convincing answers. You must show them that WRA's return to Earth is in their best interest.
Okay, yeah, and well, I already know what the first answer is, so I'll tell them what they want to hear.
Let's give it our best shot. I'll be there to support you, but ultimately, it's your words that will sway the council. Make them count. Good luck out there.
All right. I think it's a foregone conclusion what'll happen, but let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Galactic Council meeting is about to begin. Please take your seats and maintain silence as we prepare to commence the session.
Today's agenda will focus on the demands of the faction known as the World Resistance Army. We will deliberate on their requests and decide which can be accepted.
Well, we cut it off quick. What's the purpose of your presence here today? Yeah, number 1, right? Yeah, number 1. I ain't gonna kiss ass.
What do you request from the Council and its members?
Ooh. That's going to cause problems Can't threaten. Yeah, you kind of just have to. Yeah, okay.
Why should we grant your request?
Can't say that. Don't want to admit to causing trouble. So let's try the virtuous one.
Should the Council's decision be unfavorable, how does the delegation intend to respond?
I really want to hit that one. All right. Yeah, we'll have to go with the same thing
If there are
again.
no further questions, I propose we move to the vote.
I have a question. If you return to Earth, will you ever come back to this galaxy, or is this a permanent departure?
We might return for trade and diplomacy to support each other, so that's positive. Let's go with
If there
that.
are no further questions, I propose we move to the vote. We are initiating the vote. We have heard the requests of our guests from Earth. You can find proposals detailed.
Oop, cut it short again.
We have the results of the vote. The demands of the World Resistance Army for their return to Earth have received 27 votes in favor and 4 against. Thus, the proposal has been rejected. I now give the floor to the WRA spokesperson for the final word.
Well, this is what we're thinking, but I think we'll go with number 2. By the way, it's a foregone conclusion. I tried a couple of different ways. I even tried being bad, and we all wound up here in the same spot. So,
Thank you all for your participation. The meeting is adjourned.
okay.
I was afraid this might happen.
Oh, everybody popped up.
Valora, we finally meet.
It seems your plan didn't quite work out as expected.
Yeah, give us an
4
explanation.
no votes aren't too bad. Achieving unanimity in the Council is incredibly difficult. Despite that, we came very close. And this isn't the end.
Do we know who voted against us?
Since the voting was done through a closed ballot system, I'm not sure who casted the no votes.
What if we identify them and find a way to convince them? Can we call for another council meeting?
Yes, that's precisely the plan. Let's work together on this. First, we need to identify who voted no. Then, we can find their vulnerabilities and ensure we are prepared for the next vote.
All right, so we start with figuring out who oppose us. Any ideas on how to do that?
We can discreetly gather information from trusted sources within the Council. It's crucial to handle this delicately to avoid raising suspicion.
Once we know who they are, we need to dig into their backgrounds and find leverage points. Everyone has something they're hiding or something they deeply care about.
And when we have that information, we approach them strategically. Some might need persuasion, while others might need a bit of pressure.
Exactly. Our goal is to turn those no votes into yes votes by any means necessary. We need to present a united front and be meticulous in our approach.
Sounds like a plan. Let's divide the tasks and get started. We need to be swift and precise.
All right. Great, you can handle that.
Understood. Let's get to work. The future of our plan depends on this.
Okay, so now I think we head back to our base. to figure out what we're gonna do. That'll be the next message we get. And then we'll have another meeting, and then we'll go blow up a bunch of shit. Something like that. Oop. This way. Of course they want us to warp away, is what we always do. The bug from when I went and got my ship repaired after killing some stuff. You're wondering what that little silvery stuff is? Alright, so we'll go here and see what it says. Never know how long it'll take for it to tell us where to go next. But in general, I would head back to your home base.
Completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Boss, we need to discuss about the meeting. Let's go to the capital station.
All right, let's get to it.
I call this meeting to order. The latest developments are as follows. In the recent council meeting, our demands were rejected by the key families. To move forward, we must convince these families to vote in our favor. Now, let's go over what we have found about these families and discuss what actions we can take.
The first family is the Chads. They aren't inherently bad people, but their dependency on synth labor is remarkable. Nearly all of their operations are handled by synths, leaving their human workforce minimal and stretched thin.
If their military strength is low, you can handle them with a simple operation.
I have a plan for the Chad family. There's an old acquaintance of mine, Czar. He is the leader of the Synths in the NIM system. The Czar is a powerful figure, but highly influential among the Synths. If we can persuade him to support us, we might be able to take over Chad Station without any bloodshed, by simply intimidating them into submission.
Alright, that's the robot job.
The second family is the Velasquez family. This is a more complex group. Most of their income comes from illegal trade and diplomatic blackmail. They have many skeletons in their closet. Their operations are primarily handled by two key figures, a diplomat and a merchant. The merchant is greedy and somewhat foolish, which might make him easier to manipulate.
However, the diplomat is much more cautious and intelligent. To get the information we need, we will have to capture both of them.
The merchant might talk easily under pressure, but the diplomat will be a tougher nut to crack. We need to find a way to break them both and extract the necessary details to leverage against the Velasquez family.
Leave this task to me. You can easily exploit the merchant's greed to lure him into a trap. For the diplomat, we will need to be more strategic. I suggest setting up a trap in space to capture him. Once we have both the merchant and the diplomat in our custody, you can move on to neutralize their generals. With the generals out of the way, you can pressure them into revealing the information we need.
Alright, my psycho. That's you.
The third and fourth families, the Resnor and Varlan families, work together. They are involved in human trafficking for experimentation.
Oh, well, let's just kill all of them.
The Resnor family uses their military power to capture living beings, mostly humans, and then transfers them to the Varlan family. The Varlans use these captives for horrific experiments.
Oh, yeah.
They are truly despicable.
To tackle this, we need to dismantle the Resnor family's command structure and seize the Varlan family's logs on human trafficking. The Varlan family has a gang that handles their dirty work. These logs are hidden in the gang's hideout. We need to access that location. Please let me assist with this task. I've already pinpointed the location of the gang's hideout. All that remains is to go there and initiate the conversation.
Yeah, we'll probably wind up killing everybody, I would think. Sounds good.
Understood. First, we will target the Chad family and take control of Chad Station. Momo, speak with Vexar and secure the synth's support. For the Velasquez family, we will capture their diplomats and merchants and discreetly eliminate their generals. For the Resnor and Varlin families, we will weaken their military power and locate the gang's hideout to retrieve the logs.
Wow, so there we go. Let's see. So they said to start with this, but it put us on that one. So we got the coop. Those people were going to sniper out. Let's see. Then I'll probably be again going guns blazing. And then the last one. Oh, okay. And this one they got a sniper, and then we need to perform and shoot a barrel from a distance, I guess. All right. All right, folks. Well, let me know down in the comments what you guys think we should do next. We're going to, of course, finish this game. We haven't been covering it for this long not to do that. So, as always, keep your heads down, your warriors of doom up, and I'll see you again real damn soon.